Hello everyone. Hope everyone is safe and with robust health. Welcome to my presentation on job opportunities in government sector for agriculture sciences. I am Dr. Vangala Rajesh, scientist at ICR Indian Institute of Soybean Research, Indore. Before going for the job opportunities, like the qualification of agriculture sciences will be categorized into PhD, MSc, and BSc. And let us categorize the recruitment also in the form of central government, state government, and public sector units. Firstly, it is Agriculture Research Service, that is ARS, which is a ICR scientist. It will be recruited through Agricultural Scientist Recruitment Board. Eligibility will be PhD, and there is ample of opportunities because ICR can consist with 64 institutes, 6 national bureaus, 13 directorates, and 4 deemed universities with 14 national research centers. Next comes state agriculture universities. If someone is aspiring to get into assistant professor or scientist, eligibility will be MSc Agriculture, where the ICR NET qualification is compulsory. And here also there are about 64 state agricultural universities, and the relevant and aspirant can grab the opportunity. Next comes Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education. Here it is a scientist B. The eligibility will be for MSc in agriculture for particular departments. National Institute of Plant Health Management, which is NIPHM. Here it is Assistant Scientific Officer, which is through direct recruitment. The eligibility is PhD desirable or MSc with experience and specialization in case of plant protection, and if you are with quarantine and if you are specialized, you can grab this opportunity. Next comes Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. Under it is National Remote Sensing Center, NRSC. It contains with scientist D, where PhD in agriculture is eligibility, whereas scientist D, MSc in agriculture, particularly here, MSc agriculture is specialization with soil science as well as agriculture physics, and certain departments where the remote sensing area application will be there, they can have this opportunity. Next comes Baba Atomic Research Center, BAR. The scientist post is the eligibility will be MSc Agriculture. While coming to technical, it is BSc Agriculture, and BAR also having this scientist post for particular departments like horticulture, plant breeding, and so on. While coming to different national boards, one is Central Silk Board, Coffee Board, Spices Board, Tobacco Board, Coconut Board, and all these different boards will have different the eligibility of scientist C, which is eligibility will be PhD, and scientist B will be MSc in agriculture. Whereas the technical assistant or field officers, it is BSc qualification. Directorate of Plant Protection, Quarantine and Storage, PPQs. Here the senior technical officer, the eligibility is of PhD, and technical officer or plant protection officer or assistant plant protection officer, the eligibility will be MSc. Food Corporation of India, FCI, the management trainee or assistant general manager in general, the qualification will be MSc, and assistant grade 3 or assistant general manager QC or technical, the eligibility will be PSc. Next comes Warehouse Corporation, Central Warehouse Corporation, where the management trainee or superintendent, the qualification will be MSc, while the junior assistant or junior superintendent, it is of eligibility will be of BSc. Next, the State Warehouse Corporation, it is a procuring inspector or marketing inspector, or it is assistant supply officer, the qualification will be BSc in agriculture. Next comes here the Fertilizers and Chemicals Travancore Limited, FACT, National Fertilizer Limited, NFL, Indian Farmers Fertilization Cooperative Limited, IFCO, Krishak Bharati Cooperative Limited, CRIPCO. Here different organizations are there, and based on the qualification, they just have the management training with the qualification of MSc in agriculture. Sales officer, marketing representative, field officer, and sales representative, the qualification will be BSc. Here the names are just changed as per the organization, but the qualification will be BSc agriculture. National Seeds Corporation Limited, NSC. Here the management trainee or senior trainee, the technical assistant, it is a qualification will be MSc in agriculture, particularly for particular departments like plant breeding and some different departments. While coming to agriculture trainee, it is BSc is the qualification. Next is National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited, NAFED. And here the marketing executive, the eligibility will be MSc, whereas junior field representative, it is BSc. And the State Marketing Federation, MarkFed, that is marketing executive or field officer, the qualification will be BSc. And next comes the state government, that is the Department of Agriculture. It depends upon the different states. Assistant Director of Agriculture, the qualification will be MSc Agriculture, whereas the Agriculture Officer or Agricultural Extension Officer, the qualification is BSc in Agriculture. Next is State Seed Certification Agency. Every state contains the seed certification agencies, which is the post will be the seed certification officer, and the eligibility will be MSc, particularly plant breeding, agronomy, physiology, seed technology, and so on. And next comes the State Seed Development Corporation, where the post will be of seed officer, and minimum qualification will be the BSc Agriculture. Next, State Oilseeds Federation Limited. Here the deputy manager with the eligibility of MSc is a minimum qualification, while coming to area officer, it is BSc in Agriculture. Next, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI. The post will be food inspector, whereas the qualification is BSc in Agriculture. And while coming, depends upon your interest. Actually, if you are more interested in UPSC side, that is particularly in Indian Forest Service (IFS), eligibility will be with your BSc Agriculture, and the State Forest Range Officers also eligibility will be in BSc Agriculture, and the people the people are the guys who are interested in this particular sector of a forestry service, and forest range officers can grab this kind of opportunities from the government sector. Next, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD, Assistant Manager Grade A and Manager Grade B, the qualification will be BSc Agriculture, and people who are more interested towards working with nationalized banks and moving closely to the farmers, like giving loans and so on, particularly the finance, who are interested in these kind of things. It is a nationalized banks, which will be recruited through IBPS. The agricultural field officer, the minimum qualification will be BSc Agriculture. That is out of all these things, but some people might be more interested towards research. So the post based on the research projects, then like organizations like ICSAT, ICR Institute, State Agriculture Universities, there are different kinds of positions like scientific officer, research associate, or senior research fellow, where the qualification will be of PhD or MSc, and otherwise young professionals, JRF or project assistant, it will be of BSc Agriculture as a qualification. But these these posts will be particularly based on the research project duration. And when finally coming out of this, all this lot of opportunities, just you guys fine tune your brain, and with the focus on your interest, just move your goal or path towards them, and wishing you a best always. Thank you. And particularly this is for the awareness to create how much job opportunities are present in the government sector. And I wish all our agriculture guys should grab every opportunity, and with the awareness particularly. Thank you.